For as long as we've existed, we've looked up and wondered, are we alone in this vast universe? The night sky, filled with countless stars, has always inspired both awe and curiosity, making us question our place in the grand scheme of things. What is our place in the cosmos? Are we a unique spark of life, or just one among many, scattered across the endless expanse? Our ancestors mapped the stars, told stories of gods and monsters, and built tools to see further into the unknown. They watched the heavens, searching for meaning, and passed down their knowledge through generations. Curiosity drove us to send probes like Voyager, carrying messages into the unknown, golden records etched with the sounds and greetings of Earth, hoping someone, somewhere, might listen. Yet, the universe remained silent, no proof of life, only endless questions echoing back at us from the darkness. The silence was profound, almost haunting. We listened for signals, scanned distant stars, and found countless worlds, planets orbiting suns far from our own. Each discovery brought hope, but still, no answers. The silence only deepened our resolve. Scientists and dreamers alike worked tirelessly, driven by the belief that the universe's secrets were waiting to be uncovered. If the universe wouldn't speak, we'd look deeper, build a machine to peer back to the dawn of time, to the very beginnings of everything we know. We dreamed of an eye so powerful it could see the birth of galaxies, analyze distant worlds' atmospheres, and perhaps finally, find signs of life beyond Earth. This was more than science. It was a testament to our relentless spirit, our refusal to give up on the search for connection, for understanding. We refused to accept we were alone. Across cultures and generations, humanity united in wonder, sharing the same questions and the same dreams. So, we built a new window to the cosmos, a marvel of technology and imagination, designed to reveal what has always been hidden, and prepared to take another, longer look. With every new discovery, we move closer to answering the endless question that has defined us. Are we truly alone, or is someone else out there, looking back? That window became the James Webb Space Telescope, the most powerful observatory ever built. Launched in 2021, it traveled 1 million miles from Earth to gaze into the deep universe. Its golden mirror captured ancient light, revealing the universe's infancy. Webb was a time machine, built to answer our biggest questions. How did stars and galaxies form? Could we find the building blocks of life? Seeing in infrared, Webb peered through cosmic dust, unveiling hidden star nurseries and exoplanet atmospheres. The first images stunned the world, galaxies in breathtaking detail. Every day brought new discoveries, deepening our understanding of the cosmos. But the most profound discoveries are often unexpected. In 2025, during a routine scan, Webb detected a faint moving point of light, something that defied explanation. It was behaving in a way no known object should. The object was named 3I Atlas, I for interstellar. It was only the third such object ever detected passing through our solar system, and from the very beginning, it defied expectations. Astronomers around the world were immediately captivated by its mysterious presence, and telescopes everywhere turned to track its path across the darkness. We'd seen interstellar visitors before. Oumuamua and Borisov had both made headlines in years past, but Atlas was different in ways that no one could have predicted. Its trajectory was unusual, and its behavior even more so. Unlike the cold, silent rocks that had come before, Atlas glowed with its own heat, shining faintly in the infrared spectrum, even though it drifted far from any star that could warm it. This was a puzzle that immediately set it apart from anything we'd seen. Even stranger, it pulsed, its light and heat rising and falling in a perfect, steady rhythm, as if following some hidden clockwork deep within. The regularity was mesmerizing and unsettling. Every 84.3 minutes the pulse repeated, too regular, too precise to be explained by any known natural process. It was as if the object was broadcasting a signal, a cosmic heartbeat echoing through the void. Scientists worldwide confirmed the signal. Atlas was real, and it was unique. Teams from every continent collaborated, sharing data and theories, united by the mystery unfolding above. High-resolution images revealed a complex, angular structure, almost artificial in appearance, with sharp edges and repeating patterns that no known asteroid or comet possessed. Was this a new kind of celestial body, or something else entirely? The debate raged in observatories and universities, as experts compared Atlas to every known object in the cosmos. The evidence mounted. Atlas was not a comet or asteroid. Its structure, its heat, its pulsing light, all pointed to something unprecedented. The scientific community buzzed with urgent debate. Newsrooms scrambled to cover the story, and the world's attention turned skyward. An interstellar object, generating heat, pulsing with precision, and showing signs of structure. This was a discovery that challenged everything we thought we knew about the universe. The idea once confined to science fiction was now a real possibility. Could this be evidence of technology, or even life, from another star? We might have found proof we are not alone. The implications were staggering, and for the first time, humanity faced the real possibility of contact with something beyond Earth. The world held its breath. Across continents and cultures, people looked up, wondering what secrets Atlas might reveal. The search for answers had just begun. With every new observation, the mystery deepened, and the quest to understand Atlas became a race against time and the unknown. Atlas's pulsing light was more than a curiosity. It might be a message. Scientists analyzed the rhythm, searching for patterns. They found a complex, layered signal, far too ordered to be natural. It was as if a symphony hid within the pulse. This was not just a signal. It was information, a language. Experts worked tirelessly to decode it, treating it like an ancient code. The signal used universal mathematics, prime numbers, geometric ratios. It was a cosmic Rosetta Stone. But the message wasn't a greeting or warning. It was a blueprint, instructions for organic molecules and biological processes. The pulses were a library of information, not a simple hello. Why would an interstellar object broadcast biological data? The implications were staggering. The discovery split the scientific world. Was Atlas a probe, an alien machine, like our own Voyagers but far more advanced? Or was it a messenger, a vessel carrying a civilization's knowledge across the stars? Some believed it was a time capsule, a final testament from a vanished people. But a radical theory emerged. What if Atlas was alive? Its heat could be metabolic, its pulse a heartbeat, its signals a form of thought. A living creature, born for the void, would be unlike anything we'd imagined. Each theory opened new, profound questions. Was Atlas a tool, a monument, or a life form? Then, Atlas shattered all assumptions. It changed course. What was once thought to be a routine celestial event suddenly became something far stranger and far more significant. For weeks, it followed a predictable path, its movement matching every calculation. Astronomers tracked its progress, confident in their models. But then, without warning, Atlas made a maneuver so precise, so intentional, it defied every natural explanation. No natural force could explain it. Gravity, solar winds, even the pull of nearby planets, none accounted for the sudden shift. The scientific community was left in disbelief, scrambling for answers. Atlas wasn't just passing through, it had a destination. Its trajectory now pointed directly toward a specific region of the solar system, as if it were following a plan. Even more unsettling, it reacted to us. When we observed, it seemed to notice. When we probed, it responded. When we sent focused signals, Atlas's pulse simplified as if hiding. It was as though it was aware of our attention and deliberately changed its behavior to avoid detection. It felt less like observation, more like a dance with a conscious entity. Each move we made was met with a subtle, calculated response, as if Atlas was testing us, or perhaps communicating in a language we barely understood. Then, after we sent a sequence of prime numbers, a universal sign of intelligence, Atlas echoed our signal. For a moment, it mirrored us, then returned to its own mysterious broadcast as if to say, "I am here and I understand." It heard us, it understood, and it answered. The realization sent shockwaves through the scientific world. This was contact, not a conversation, but a profound acknowledgement. A silent message. I see you. We were no longer just observers, we had become participants in a cosmic encounter. The power dynamic shifted. We realized we were being observed. The hunter had become the hunted, and the universe suddenly felt much less empty. Atlas was no longer just a mystery. It was an intelligence. The implications were staggering, rewriting everything we thought we knew about life beyond Earth. The world watched, awed and unsettled. News spread rapidly, sparking debates, fears, and hopes. Humanity stood united in curiosity and apprehension. We were no longer alone in the dark. The cosmos had answered back, and the silence of space was broken. The question was, what would happen next? As we stared into the unknown, one thing was certain. Everything had changed. The biological data in Atlas's signal became the focus. It described proteins, amino acids, and genetic structures, echoes of life on Earth. The code suggested processes like photosynthesis, adapted for deep space. This revived the theory of panspermia, life seeded across the cosmos by objects like Atlas. Perhaps Atlas was a cosmic gardener, delivering the ingredients for life to new worlds. Its trajectory might have crossed our solar system billions of years ago. Could it have seeded Earth itself? Maybe Atlas wasn't here to communicate, but to deliver its cargo. Its signals could be the hum of its own biological machinery. Its mission, the creation of life. Today, 3i Atlas continues its silent journey. Its purpose remains a mystery. Probe, messenger, life form, or seeder. Its silence is its most powerful statement. Atlas hides when we look too closely, responds in cryptic ways, and moves on, indifferent to our wonder. Its presence has changed humanity forever. We now know we are not alone, but this knowledge brings humility, not comfort. For centuries, we searched the stars, thinking we were the discoverers. But perhaps the universe is already full of ancient travelers, watching us. Maybe Atlas is an observer, cataloging civilizations as it passes. Our existence may be just a brief moment in a much older cosmic story. The silence of space now feels watchful, not empty. We looked for another mind, and found one. Now, we wait and wonder what happens next, knowing we are being watched by the silent traveler in our own backyard.